Hello, my name is Lucas, this is Bit of Lit, and I'm here once again in the flesh to do the BookTube Numbers Tag. I was tagged by Brian at Bookish, who said, "I tag you!" at the bottom of his information for his video. And I thought it sounds cool. This was made from Jim's Books Reading and Stuff, which is a very cool channel. I will leave a link down below. Number one, what was your first BookTube video? My first BookTube video was, I believe, a review of Moby Dick, which is my favorite book. I had read it at the end of November, I think. It was not my first BookTube video ever. I had another channel a long years ago, and I had like 100-something subscribers. Even Steve Donahue had subscribed to me. He was like the last person to subscribe to me, and then I deleted my account. I think by accident, if I remember right. I was trying to do something on on the settings, and there were these like brand account things, and I think I merged two accounts and it deleted the old one, or it saved over the old one. I was not happy, and then I didn't do anything for 3 years, I think. No, I think 2 years. So I was frustrated about that. But how many books, number two, are you currently reading? Well, the main book I'm reading right now is Su Tong's Raise the Red Lantern. It's a collection of 3 novellas. 1934 Escapes, Opium Family, and then Raise the Red Lantern. I haven't read Raise the Red Lantern. I read the other 2 so far. 1934 Escapes is not bad. It's a little bit meandering. What is it? A family saga. And then Opium Family, I don't really enjoy it that much, but it's about this rift in a village when the communists start coming to power, and the effects of that and that kind of thing. It's pretty interesting in that respect, but not my favorite piece of work. I'm hoping for Raise the Red Lantern to be really good, so I don't know. I'm also reading Folk Tales from India, this collection from the Pantheon Fairy Tale and Folklore Library, as well as Yiddish folk tales. I've got American West folk tales back there, and I've got, what's the other one? Oh, of course, Chinese folk tales. I've got a whole bunch of these, actually. I don't know all the ones I have, but I've also got the Japanese one on my Kindle. But I've been going through those, one story, not from each a day, but one story of folktale a day lately. I just started the King James Version of the Bible yesterday, and I read the story of creation, which is very interesting because it's very dynamic. There's a very rigid, orderly, structured half, and then the last part is a more poetic kind of feeling to it. And then I'm also reading Ellery Queen Mystery Magazine, an edition that I bought last year that I never read, but I'm reading now. And I'm reading Penguin Classic, or a Penguin edition, a Penguin history, if I could speak words, of the settling of America, the continent, and also the settling of it to, I think, 1776 or something like that. It's called American Colonies, the Settling of North America. I could be wrong about the whole scope of the thing, because I want to do I've been watching a lot of BookTube, but I've also been watching a lot of people rank presidents as if there are any good ones. There are certainly some that are much worse. Recent history tells us that. But much worse than others, but I don't know why I'm so addicted to it. I just constantly watch people ranking and then people responding to rankings, just to see what other people are thinking. I so don't share any of the politics of these people making these lists, but I can't stop watching it. I made my own to show how ignorant I am of American history. Not quite as ignorant as I look in that video. It's just a lot of things sort of slip my mind, or I can't remember very well. But I really want to make sure I have a firm, not such a loose understanding, but a very firm grasp of American history, much better than I currently do. Some parts, like Revolutionary War America, I have read quite a bit about. It's been a very long time, and maybe I was not so attentive of a reader at the time. So right now I'm just reading some books of history about the settling of America, and then I want to read some books that put me in that Revolutionary War era, and then I will start reading about the presidents, and then I will go through again and rank them all again. From worst to the most worst. Anyway. Number 3. What were the top 3 books you read last year? The Romance of American Communism was a reprint. Fantastic book. There was a book I read, forgot the name of it, but it was a biography started by a father and completed by his daughter, a biography of Malcolm X. And the other top 3 books that I read last year, I'm gonna say, Spock's World. That was, I read it for the 5-month journey of reading Star Trek novels. Absolutely an amazing book. Or am I remembering it wrong? I read 2 Spock-focused books, and one was terrible. One was about going to Vulcan, and the Vulcans were planning on leaving the Federation. Whatever that one was a fantastic book. Number 4, how many books did you read last year? Over 200, I think. And I include magazines in that as well. It's, without magazines, still over 200, but barely. And that also includes like children's books, so picture books. So, without picture books, probably 150. But then that also includes like children's chapter books, and then maybe it's like 120. Roughly, I don't remember exactly. How many books have you rated as 5 stars this year? None. I don't rate by stars. And I've read some good books, but nothing that, like Moyan's Red Sorghum is stunning. It's a beautiful book. A bit confusing to read though, and I don't like to be confused when I read. But it would be, if I was to rank it with stars, it'd be 4 stars. Number 6, do you have a reading target for this year? At least 52 books. I like to keep it completely and utterly manageable for myself, because there were a few years before I really got back into BookTube. Like I said, I left it for 2 years after I had it. Oh, so disappointing. I need to not think about that. Where I was pushing myself read a really high amount of books, like 100, over 100, and I wasn't having fun reading because I was just making sure that I would hit the number, not enjoy myself. Am I on track? Yeah, I'm a little bit ahead so far. Number 7, how many pages long is the book you are reading now? I believe the history book is the longest one. It's about 500. Some of these myth ones are 400 or so. And yeah, this one's 268. So there we go. Bonus questions. How long are your videos? It just depends on how long I can talk. Bonus number 2, do you have a favorite number? -500. Why not? Last bonus question, do you have a book on your shelves with a number in the title or on the cover? Ooh, do I? Let's not show you. Let's go. Do I have a book with a number? Ow, that hurt. Haha! I've got 2. The Book of Swords, Part 2, and the Book of Swords, Part 1. Do I have any others? Final Witness 1. This is a 2-parter. Final Witness Volume 1. Okay. Somebody's snacks are over here. I don't know why. I don't think I have any others. I've got a whole bunch of books that I would like to get rid of, though. Over there. Yeah. I think that's it. Thank you. Goodbye.